You may be thinking, why should I invest with Cappy Homes in Ohio? When most people think about real estate investing, they instinctively look to the coasts. But experienced investors know that the strongest returns often come from markets where the fundamentals are solid and pricing hasn't caught up yet. Northeast Ohio is one of those markets. This isn't a speculative story. It's a fundamental story. Home prices in Ohio remain well below the national average, even as the region supports global employers, recession-resistant industries, and long-term population demand. That creates a rare situation. Housing that remains affordable for residents, while still offering healthy cash flow and room for appreciation for investors. People here are not stretched thin just trying to survive. Rent gets paid. Families stay longer. And demand holds steady through economic cycles. At the center of Northeast Ohio sits one of the most powerful economic engines in the world, the Cleveland Clinic. It employs more than 55,000 people in Ohio, generates over $13 billion annually, and draws patients from all 50 states and more than 130 countries. Healthcare jobs don't disappear in downturns. They create year-round housing demand, from doctors and nurses to researchers, residents, and visiting families. This is recession-resistant demand, not seasonal tourism. Surrounding the clinic is University Circle, one of the largest concentrated employment and education hubs in the Midwest. It's home to globally respected institutions like the Cleveland Museum of Art and the Cleveland Orchestra. These institutions are deeply endowed, internationally recognized, and permanent. They attract highly educated, high-income professionals, the kind of long-term residents that create stability in housing markets and support steady appreciation over time. Downtown Cleveland adds another layer of strength. Global corporate investment anchors the city core, led by Sherwin-Williams, Fortune 500 company generating more than $23 billion annually. Sherwin-Williams committed over $600 million to a new global headquarters downtown, bringing thousands of high-paying jobs into the city every weekday. That kind of investment creates consistent, year-round demand for housing, restaurants, and local services. Just steps away is Playhouse Square, the largest performing arts district in the United States outside of New York City. With more than 1 million visitors annually and performances happening nearly every night, it creates daily activity, not just occasional spikes. Cleveland is also a nationally visible sports city. The Cleveland Cavaliers are an NBA championship franchise anchored by a modernized arena that draws close to 2 million visitors per year. The Cleveland Browns sit on one of the most valuable undeveloped lakefronts in the Midwest, with active planning discussions around large-scale redevelopment tied to the stadium and surrounding waterfront. Sports bring visibility. Visibility attracts capital. Capital fuels redevelopment. Tourism adds another layer without defining the market. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame alone generates hundreds of millions of dollars in annual economic impact and is undergoing a major expansion that further reinforces Cleveland's national and international profile. But the most important part of this story is simple. People can afford to live here. Northeast Ohio offers competitive wages, a lower cost of living, stable employment, and housing prices that remain well below replacement cost. That leads to lower vacancy, fewer delinquencies, longer tenant stays, and predictable cash flow. This is not a market where renters are barely hanging on. It's a market built on balance. That's why Cappy Homes invests here. We focus on markets where fundamentals come first, where employment is diversified, institutions are permanent, housing is undervalued, and growth still has room to run. Ohio is not a hype market. It's a fundamentals market. And over the long term, fundamentals outperform trends every time. Cappy Homes is a turnkey real estate investment platform for investors worldwide. Connect with our team to begin building your Ohio-based portfolio.